we're gonna go over the interior of a master bedroom, since I just showed you all the pieces for it. Again, you're gonna see a lot of this and that. It's my first house, well, my first big giant house, and hopefully we'll get all that cleaned up before we finish. We've got some boo-boos here. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I had permanently glued some things in, so there's some boo-boos on the wallpaper, but I removed them so I could show them individually. Here's our door frame. I think we talked about that previously, how I had to kind of go back and hide things behind our door frames because I didn't do a great job at hiring or wiring. You can still see this one. It's kind of hanging out. We'll figure it out. And then we've got, this, again, more of this beautiful gold trim that we bought off of Temu. I used it till I couldn't use it anymore, and I'm probably about out. But we'll see. And this, I really want to focus on this back wall, because this whole back wall was an accident, but I'm so happy with it. When I was assembling the dollhouse, I made a series of boo-boos. I mixed up, story short, I mixed up some walls, and I tried to wallpaper before I installed the walls, and I mixed them up. So this one ended up this crazy pink red. And then this light fixture back here, I actually credit my husband to, because I made this one, goodness, can we get closer? I made this out of more of that air dry clay in the mold that I showed you previously. And the fixture that I made was flat. It was just straight flat. And I thought it just looked absolutely horrible. And my husband suggested to me, he said, Sam, why don't you bend it around this window? And I was like, eh. But now I think it's amazing. So thanks, honey. And then we've got our little curtain rod here. Same thing, K-pop stick, little pearl ends. Another of that, more of that Temu gold trim. And this is a piece that I got out of a doll hat, believe it or not, from a thrift store. I think I paid like 25 cents for this crazy little furry doll hat that had all this beautiful lace and trim on it, and I cut it apart, and you probably might see more of it. And then these are more of those gold bookends. Whoa. There we go. I bent them. You can't really see that, but they're super pliable. You can bend them and shape them. So I bent a couple of these into kind of a 3D shape. Overall, I think it turned out quite nice. And then it's a battery pack for that light fixture. It's just a battery pack. It's more of that Dollar General battery pack light stuff. And then we've got a tassel we hung up here from the thrift store. Got a huge bag of tassels and that kind of thing. I don't know, probably about $2 or $3. Probably see a couple more of those around the house. Standard wallpaper. I think I've said before, I think I'll probably choose more carefully next time, but I don't know. I think it looks alright. Got a little doily there for a rug. And then we got another one of these decoupage pieces that I've saved in my paper notebook. This is actually a photograph of a rug from an advertisement to buy a kit to make hooked rugs. It's kind of cool. So I just glued it down really well and then sanded it to kind of make it look worn out. Another boo-boo. There's one more thing. Oh, the ceiling. We can't forget the ceiling. This light, we're gonna have to straighten him up. But this is factory made. This would be from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, I think. It's called Farm Pass Light, and it plugs into my big strip box for the fancy lights in this house. So I've got a mix of handmade lights and factory made lights. But the ceiling, oh, it's not going to show up super great, but we've got these really beautiful, beautiful little wood carved pieces from Temu. I think I've said it in a previous video. I had in mind that a lot of these would be for the outside of the house, but I think they look gorgeous on the ceiling. And I painted the ceiling. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but I painted it before I installed the actual ceiling because I wanted to make at least one of the ceilings super fancy. So I kind of painted like a night sky with some stars. We've got some gold paint.